It's Denver. It's Notre Dame. Sound the bagpipes for the champions. Notre Dame. We're down to 4 teams here in Philadelphia, the first semifinal.
Times this year, they've held opponents to 10 or less.
The Pioneers won that game in overtime en route. All-Americans Will Lynch for Notre Dame. Alex Stathakis for Denver, and it's the Irish who win the first face-off. Lynch came into the game number. Shot clock inside of 15.
Who's on?
Feed in front, knocked away, loose in front of the cage. And ACC Player of the Year, 3-time Tewaaraton finalist. Dobson down the alley, big left hand high. Close D middies for Notre Dame. Noah Manning now. Goes back to X, big Richie Connell as they work on Silstrop. And Connell, 6'5", 205, the Richmond transfer.
Invert from behind the net. Notre Dame is slow to double team. And he beats Entenmann. You're better off attacking them from behind to out front. Notre Dame thinks they can do some wing dodges, kick it behind, and then get ball movement for step-down shots. Denver will give you the outside shot.
Second mid the alley. Chris Kavanaugh, the quick stick finish. It's 1-1.
Denver's just cheating towards the slot area. And Kavanaugh sneaks to that back.
He's been shorted a lot this season. And the guy covering him, Casey Wilson's a pretty good one. Good look there. But it missed. Shot clock coming up on 10. Kavanaugh snakes around the crease. Feeds Taylor. Turbo between the leg shot. It's not there. And Denver plays it back.
Handed twisters behind the backs. Shovel shots.
Mercurio's shot turned away by Entenmann. Over to Chris Kavanaugh. Di Benedetto on him. Di Benedetto terrific last week against Joey Spallina. Kavanaugh changes direction. Got top side. No angle. Lieben is there. Team All-American creating havoc. Here come the Irish. They've got the run out. Pat Kavanaugh. Shot scored.
Of the school's all-time leading scorer, 51 in white. Weaknesses up and down from Entenmann to Kavanaugh and everyone in between. You feel like there's a focus, there's a relaxed focus, but they know they're the best team in college lacrosse.
Connell again on the invert. This time Entenmann takes away. You got to mix it up. Jalen Seymour running out of the box. Notre Dame flaunting its depth right now. 10 minutes into the game. Here's their third midfield. Fisher Finley. Got a great look. Lieben makes 5'7". He's lightning in a shot glass. That one knocked down by Will Donovan. Battled for the loose ball. Free Hill eyeing Pat Kavanaugh. 51 in white. Best player in the history of Notre Dame lacrosse. Using the pick. Skip to his brother Chris. Behind the back. Flying to. They will talk about it.
I think it's going to count.
And it's good.
Instead of putting your left hand, go airborne, young man, and stick it.
It's a backside cut.
Notre Dame will wait for one final possession here. Game clock inside of 10. Dobson, the high dodge. He's a lefty, shoots with the right hand. Lieben with the body champion hat. That looks like it's been through more wars than the hat that Kevin Corrigan wears on the sideline. Malowski all the way to the cage. Entenmann standing tall.
Wanted to push Matt Brown, who was the offensive coordinator at that time, to play Malowski. Said patience. They had to put some weight on the guy, and the rest is history.
In the crease, Falcons roster a few years back. Obviously, Chris Hogan played lacrosse, played in the NFL. Cole Kastner, who you'll see later from Virginia today, will play basketball at Stanford next year. Equalizer, Lampert. Career point number 100.
Energy spark. He's got the matchup against the short stick defender. Okay, typically Notre Dame would double team, but they leave.
Silstrop without a shot today. Last week in the quarters, he went an entire half without a shot as well. Backhanded shot by Carlson.
Will shift to the Notre Dame sideline.
Malowski maneuvering around the crease. Silstrop lays it back up top. Still plenty of time to shoot after the reset. Good look, and a score. Stephen Avery, the senior from Nashville.
And they cash in here. Avery maximizes his potential with a packed-in Notre Dame.
Donovan grabs the rebound. Donovan in transition. Does Notre Dame push? Here's Kavanaugh. He's got a trailer. Hits the trailer. Buckner. Shot. Save. Kleben. Denver comfortable late in the shot clock. Oh, now you're going to have to throw it away. Kelly with 2. With 1. Shot. Save. Entenmann.
Continue to use the 9 midfielders on offense. So they shorten the bench right here to give some more potent plays.
Kleben turns that one away. That was angry.
Great D on the corner. Great D on the corner.
Well, that was Casey Wilson, their top shorty. Now Pat Kavanaugh, bounce shot, 8th save for Kleben. He's come up big. Angrick on the rebound, hits the cross. Got advantage here in the second quarter.
Connell looks like the primary initiator for Denver.
Big left-handed shot. From the outside, Entenmann gobbles. The 6'4" Jalen Seymour. Bryce Walker, great feet inside, slam dunk. Brown.
Jake Taylor doesn't miss from.
I was just in the defensive huddle. John Gallant, the defensive coordinator, said they're too eager inside, and then Jordan Faison makes him concerned with the way they were playing defense in the middle.
At the end of last season, you ask anybody associated with the program, he was their best wide receiver, MVP in the Sun Bowl.
Chris Kavanaugh looking to shake DiBenedetto.
It's a very important 3-minute stretch now if you're a Denver fan.
Behind the cage, Buzenkill take in Lacrosse, but they see their personnel, and this is one of the best defensive teams in the country. And you play to the horses you have. There's Connell, now Silstrop, who's been quiet. He's Denver's leading scorer, no shots today. Nick Kelly, shot clock into single digits. Good look here, potentially. Connell turns and scores! And Denver pulls to 1.
Feeling hot right now, and he buries this one.
Kelly does a great job. 21 in the Crimson up top. Week 1, upset win at Hopkins when they were down by a handful. It was all Silstrop.
Stathakis had the face-off one, then coughs it up. Unsettled Notre Dame. And how is that not a push from the offense in the country? Historically good. Denver has the best man-down defense in the country we've yet to see in EMO. Kelly wheeling down the alley all the way, and Entenmann goes low to mid. Evan McClain, their top scoring midi. Pat Kavanaugh, he can attack from anywhere. He's comfortable up top. Turbines away from his defender. Shoots on the run and scores. That's 2 for.
The Kavanaugh
game has evolved the most, I think, between last year and this year. He is dodging all.
John Gallant, the defensive coordinator, helping in that clear. You can see him.
Quick shot too high. Silstrop.
Malowski dealing with the double team.
Lampert, 7 to shoot. That hits the side of the net, and it trickles in. Denver gets a goal. It's 6-5.
Watch this ball kick around off the Lampert shot. Poked.
Very little in transition, unsettled sets for Notre Dame today. Dobson, crease feed, shot, score.
The goal scorer from the midfield in the ACC quite a bit this year. More of an off-ball presence. He's shooting just.
Against Conlin. Down the alley on Ramsey. Denver gets the step, feed inside. Entenmann denies on the doorstep. It's an Irish team that is 34-3 in its last 37 games. Dobson to the left hand, and he unleashes the team.
the senior from Fleming Island, Florida, with a flamethrower on the run.
All of a sudden, the tempo speeds up, and it favors Notre Dame heavily.
Yeah, you're going to have to run with the runner and the depth of Notre Dame. This is a team that just...
He's been a veteran on the Notre Dame midfield for the last few years. Here's Chris Kavanaugh. Finds Taylor. There's that sneaky shot. Pios give it right back. Here comes Pat Kavanaugh leading the charge. Finds his brother. Acclamation.
Clearing the rock. The Piranhas are out, and they're cashing in. Brother to brother. In front of all season long. We will get you. We'll find you. So play it as clean as possible.
Now Denver needs a counterpunch. It's a 3-0 Notre Dame run. That's too easy for Liam Enser of championship weekend last year. 10 saves today. Dobson a goal and an assist. Looking for Taylor. Can't catch it clean. On the ground, swarmed by Red. Taylor gets it back. Underhand feed. The one more pass to Kavanaugh. Pios down by 4. Lampert, 5 seconds. Fires on goal. Entenmann is right there. It's been
13.
lopsided.
Will Lynch is right now 11 for 13. Another dominant performance, and Matt Brown has his hands full.
Dobson, there is Cleveland's first save.
Severe angles.
You got to wonder, what shape is J.J. Silstrop in? We saw him be fourth quarter Hercules earlier this season against Johns Hopkins. Carlson down the alley, bounce shot, score to 3.
Strong top hand movement across his face.
Yeah, he stares down Dobson. Joshua Carl.
First round game in 2018. Avery's got a goal today. Silstrop, only 1 shot in the game. That's Denver's leading scorer, 5 in red. Looking for the cutter, Manning through the contact, had a look.
That's running from end to end, because I think it's going to be really hard to beat this Notre Dame defense. 6 on 6 for 3 straight goals.
McLean gets inside and puts
Pulled up by the freshman Light, and then McLean going to work like he did at Brown, carrying the rock. Q.
A little bit of an S dive.
scoring defense.
Yeah.
They got 25 seniors or grad students on this roster.
McLean looking for a hat trick. Somehow finds his 5.
He feels the defensive pressure right here, and then he gives the rocker to get a clean break and get his hands free.
Not much steeper for Denver. Lynch and the Irish pressing downhill. Boom! Nick Harris from the wing. Lynch. And Notre Dame starting to pull away.
With that attackman, if they lose a draw, you got 2 Kavanaughs and Harris, who's in for Taylor. Most improved player in the country at the Division I level.
Riley Gray escaping the ambush, feeds to Taylor, he whiffs. Silstrop playing through a hurt shoulder. Was he in the crease? Lampert. First team all Big East. He's got that quick first step. Richie Connell's been quiet in the second half. Entenmann with another. They beat Maryland 14-9 back in March. They beat Virginia twice this season. The last time by 9 goals. He left his job late and joined this team. And Napolitano's a guy who waited his turn at Notre Dame. Behind the back shot by Kavanaugh on another Notre Dame beatdown.
Activity, grit, and they know the winning ways. The Irish are smelling.
Playing 4 short stick defensive midfielders, 2 LSMs.
Crazy depth. Quint, I don't remember a team
Now a program that plays big opponents like they always have, but they win those games. They win them consistently, and they win on the big stage. A 7-goal Today's Capital One player of the game is Notre Dame faceoff man Will Lynch, and he is with Paul Carcaterra. 8 wins, 15-1 on the season. 1 win away now from a repeat. We still have